I don't know what else to say. If you keep your money in the bank, listen up, your savings could be at risk. The banking system is once again under extreme stress. And after last year's banking crisis, the dangers are clearer than ever. Car loans defaulting, credit card debt ballooning, commercial real estate on the brink of collapse. And there aren't just red flags, they are sounds of a financial ticking time bomb. But there is a safe and easy way to protect your financial future with precious metals, gold. Gold is a biblical currency. Gold is outside the government's reach, safe from economic policies that jeopardize your wealth. Gold allows you to lock in today's values in the face of tomorrow's uncertainty. Don't wait for the next headline, crash, bank run, etc. But do this. Act now. Constant Noble Gold Investments. Today. Safeguard your tomorrow. Go to www.pastorpaulgold.com. That's www.pastorpaulgold.com, or pick up the phone and call them at 877-646-5347. If you roll over that 401k or start up a gold or silver IRA, they'll give you this 1/4 of an ounce gold coin. You know how much gold is right now is high, so 1/4 of an ounce, and they'll give it to you for free. Just go right now to www.pastorpaulgold.com. All right, guys.
In Haiti's capital, armed gangs engaged in a days-long gun battle with police, resulting in the release of approximately 4,000 inmates from the nation's largest prison on Sunday. Reports from local media indicate that the majority of the 4,000 men held in Port-au-Prince jail successfully escaped. Many of these inmates were gang members, facing charges related to the 2021 assassination of the Haitian president. The assault on the prison occurred over the weekend, when the Haitian Prime Minister was away from the country, visiting Kenya to seek support in combating domestic gangs, Fox News reported. A local gang leader, who is a former police officer, called for various armed groups to overthrow the Prime Minister's regimes. The gangs targeted both the National Penitentiary and the country's main container port. While the Prime Minister had pledged to resign by the end of February, he argued that overcoming gang violence was a prerequisite for conducting free and fair elections. Haiti has not held an election since the year 2016.
The world is experiencing an alarming series of apocalyptic events. Historic weather disasters, earthquakes, droughts, wildfires, impending economic collapse, the rise of AI. In Revelation 9/11, Pastor Paul Begley and Pulitzer-nominated journalist Troy Anderson investigate if these are the true signs of the end times. Is this the final meeting of current events and prophecy referred to in the Bible? Revelation 9/11. Order it on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and Target.com.
In Oregon, lawmakers have overwhelmingly approved a bill that seeks to reclassify possession of small amounts of specific drugs as a misdemeanor, marking a shift in drug policy approximately 3 years after the state made headlines as the first in the nation to decriminalize the possession and personal use of all drugs. The legislation, known as HB 4002, is now awaiting consideration of Democratic Governor Tina Kotek. While Governor Kotek has not publicly disclosed her stance on the measure, she declared a fentanyl state of emergency in downtown Portland in late January. When questioned about the governor's potential actions, Kotek's office did not specify whether she would sign the bill, but emphasized that any changes to the measure 110 would need to demonstrate tangible, measurable improvements for individuals grappling with addiction, coupled with a sense of accountability. Under the proposed law, offenders could potentially face up to 6 months in jail, or alternatively, opt for drug treatment instead of criminal penalties, CNN reported. The bipartisan-supported bill secured a passage in both chambers during the week, with the state Senate voting 21-8 on Friday after the state House approved it the night before in a 51-7 vote. In 2020, Oregon voters approved Measure 110, effectively decriminalizing various hard drugs, including fentanyl, heroin, cocaine, and methamphetamine. The measure, which garnered 58.5% of the vote, came into effect in February of 2021. A study analyzing over 7 million digital publications reveals that more than 1/4 of scholarly articles are not being adequately archived and preserved. Published in the Journal of Librarianship and Scholarly Communication, the findings suggest that systems for preserving online papers have not kept pace with the growth of research output. Digital object identifiers, unique fingerprints used to identify and link specific publications, were used to check if 7,438,037 works were held in archives. Despite having active DOIs, over 2 million articles, roughly 28%, did not appear in major digital archives, Nature.com reported. The study highlights potential challenges in preserving scientific knowledge and the integrity of research.